Friends, let me ask you a question, and please answer it to yourself with absolute honesty. When was the last time you sat down, closed your eyes, and did absolutely nothing? No scrolling through your phone, no checking office mails, no planning what to cook for dinner, and not worrying about your child's upcoming exams. Just you existing. If you're struggling to remember, you are not alone. In today's world, we wear our busyness like a badge of honor. If someone asks us, how are we doing? We proudly say, oh, terribly busy, no time at all. But pause for a moment. Is being this busy helping you live, or is it just keeping you from feeling how exhausted you truly are? Today, let's talk about the most important person you have been ignoring, that is you. Friends, welcome back to Talks with Raja Rao, a guide to a better life. We live in a beautiful, fast-paced era. We are more connected than ever before. A mother in Delhi can video call her son in New York in a split second. A young entrepreneur in Mumbai can run a global business from a laptop. But in this race of connect with the entire world, we have disconnected from ourselves. We have time for our bosses, our clients, our spouses, our children, and our social media feeds. We even have time for Netflix. But when it comes to our own mind and soul, we say, I don't have time. My dear friends, I don't have time is a dangerous lie we tell ourselves. It's not that we lack time, it's that we have forgotten how to value our own presence. Friends, let me share a story with you. Many years ago, in a small village near Rameshwaram, there lived a man named Anand. Anand was the village water bearer. He was a good man, deeply responsible and incredibly hardworking. Every single morning, Anand would wake up before the sun, pull fresh and cool water from the village well and carry it in heavy clay pots to every household. If a neighbor fell ill, Anand would fetch extra water for them. If there was a wedding, Anand worked double shifts. Everyone praised him. Anand was savior, they would say. He never say no. Anand took great pride in this. He loved being needed. But because he was always running to fill everyone else's pots, he began to neglect his own house. One day, his wife said, Anand, the smaller water tank inside our kitchen is completely dry. We don't even have water to cook today. Please stay back for just 10 minutes and fill our own tank. Anand laughed and said, the whole village is waiting for me. I will do it in the evening. But that evening, a festival was announced. Anand rushed to help. He forgot about his own home. The next morning, Anand collapsed by the village well. His body simply gave out. He had a high fever born of pure exhaustion. For 3 days, Anand could not leave his bed. And do you know what happened? Because Anand was bedridden, the village suffered. The elderly had no water, the children were thirsty, and the kitchen stopped running. By trying to serve everyone without taking care of his own source, Anand ended up by serving no one. Many of you watching this are exactly like Anand. You are the pillars of your own families, the rock stars of your offices. You pride yourself on being there for everyone. There are 3 truths we must understand if we want to change this. First, the empty vessel principle. In our Indian culture, we are taught the beauty of sacrifice, tyaga. We are taught to care for our parents, our children, and our guests. This is beautiful, but you cannot pour from an empty vessel. If your mind is stressed, if your body is exhausted, and if your spirit is irritated, what are you giving to your loved ones? You aren't giving them love. You are giving them your anxiety, your short temper, and your fatigue. Taking time for yourself is not selfish. It is the most unselfish thing you can do, because it ensures that when you do give to others, you are giving them your best, sweetest self. Second, business is not the same as productivity, and it's certainly not the same as purposeful life. Look at a grandfather clock. The pendulum moves left and right all the day. It is incredibly busy. But does it go anywhere? No. It stays in the same exact place. Many of us are living like that pendulum. We are moving constantly, running from task to task, but at the end of the year, our inner growth is at zero. We haven't read the book we wanted to read. We haven't sat under the evening sky. We haven't felt peace. We have just aged. And the third, we have forgotten the power of mauna, true silence. Our ancestors understood that the mind is like a bucket of muddy water. If you keep shaking it, it stays muddy. And if you let it sit still, the mud settles to the bottom and the water becomes crystal clear. Time for yourself is the act of letting the mud settle. Now you might say me that this sounds beautiful, but you don't know my life. I have a 9 to 9 job, I have elderly parents to care for and have toddlers running around. Where do I find time? I hear you, friends. I'm not asking you to pack your bags and go to Himalayas. I'm asking you to find the Himalayas right inside your home. Here are 3 simple practical steps that everyone from 15 years old student to 60 years old grandmother can practice. Step number 1. The golden 15 minutes. That is the morning ritual. Wake up just 15 minutes before your family wakes up or before you touch your phone. Do not check WhatsApp. Do not look at the news. Step out onto your balcony or sit by a window. Drink your morning tea or coffee or simply glass of warm water in absolute silence. Watch the sky changing color. Listen to the birds. Let your mind wake up before the world demands your attention. Step number 2. Learn the sacred no. We often say yes to things we don't want to do out of guilt. A social gathering that exhausts you, an extra project that is not your responsibility, or a gossip session that drains your energy. Remember, every time you say yes to something unimportant, you are saying no to your own peace of mind. Practice saying politely but firmly, I would like to help, but my hands are a bit full right now. Step 3. Digital detox at sunset. Pick 1 hour in the evening, perhaps between 8 pm to 9 pm, or right before bed. Pull all your phones on silent and place them in another room. Use this time to talk to your family without screens. Write a journal, read a book, or just walk barefoot on your terrace. Treat this 1 hour as a sacred temple where technology is not allowed. Friends, let us now summarize what we talked about today. Life is not a race to be won. It is a canvas to be painted. If you spend all your time running, you will reach the end of your life only to realize you forgot to live it. Remember Anand, the water bearer. Fill your own tank first. Understand that taking time for yourself is a necessity, not a luxury. Start small, just 15 minutes a day of silence, a few healthy boundaries, and an hour away from your screens. My dear friends, when you leave this world, no one will remember how many emails you answered in a day. No one will care how busy you looked. What matters is how much love you carried in your heart, how much peace you brought into the rooms you walked into, and how beautifully you treated the soul that God gave you. Do not let the noise of the world drown out the whisper of your own soul. You matter. Your peace matters. Make time for yourself. Friends, if this talk touched your heart, I want you to do something right now. In the comment section below, don't just type good video. Write down one thing you're going to do today to take time for yourself. Will it be a 15-minute silent morning or will it be turning off your phone at night? Share it in our community. Let us hold each other accountable. Share this video with someone in your life who is always running, someone who desperately needs to pause. Whether it is your hardworking father, your tireless mother, or a friend stressed with exams. Subscribe to our channel, join our family, and let us walk this path to a better life together. Stay blessed, stay peaceful, and remember to take a deep breath. Take care. Bye-bye.